Okay.
Perfect.
Welcome to Bless Your Rank. My name is Matt. Today we'll be ranking cheese curds. What up, Bless Your Rank? My name is Matt, and today we will be ranking cheese curds, not cheese hats, because that one fails. If cheese sticks are the chicken fingers of the cheese world, cheese curds are the chicken McNuggets. That's science, baby. That's fact. Take it to the bank. Mobile deposit that into your checking account. Here's what I know about cheese curds. I feel like they were relatively, I did not know what it was 10 years ago. I bet you grow up eating them up there in the land of cheese, aka Wisconsin. Down here, kind of a different story. We love cheese, but we're not everybody is a cheese connoisseur, okay? I'll be honest with you right now. I'm a Kraft Singles boy all day long. I don't see any problem with it at all. I love it so much, maybe at some point in my life, I ate the plastic wrapper and I didn't know it. I'm still living, you know? How many calories is in that? Nothing, I guess. What am I talking about? Kraft Singles for? We're not eating Kraft Singles. I wish I was. What is going on today? I'm out of my element, is what I am. I have not had a bunch of cheese curds. And also, we've got several restaurants today that I've only eaten at like maybe a handful of times in my life. One of them for sure just once. And it's their very first time on Bless Your Rank. So it's just a lot of newness going on today. I don't know I'm acting like I'm a rookie here. I don't know what camera to look at. I'm a little rattled. Also, I think this is cutting off circulation to my brain. What are we looking for today? That's so much better. This head is not used to a lot being on it. Yeah, taste. I don't know who I'm kidding. I don't know if there's supposed to be a pull with it or not. Just want it to taste good, you know? That's it. We gonna do this thing? Real quick, and a huge thank you to Cook Unity for sponsoring this episode of Bless Your Rank. Now, you may remember Cook Unity from the breakfast burrito episode that they so graciously sponsored. Do you remember that one? The one that almost killed me? Thankfully, Cook Unity is here to save us from those greasy fast food catastrophes with their delicious meals made by award-winning chefs. Well, what kind of awards, you ask? No, not the Yummy and Matt's Tummy Award. I'm talking about the James Beard Award, one of the most prestigious culinary awards in the country. Cook Unity is taking these chef-prepared meals and delivering them straight to your doorway. These meals are fresh because they're made in small batches every single week in regional micro kitchens across the country. And wait, hold on. I think I may have misspoke here. Yes. Sorry. They did in fact win the Yummy and Matt's Tummy Award. Now, it's probably because Cook Unity's chefs use high quality meats and organic ingredients as much as possible, like the orange barbecue chicken thighs and pimento mac and cheese with brown sugar baked beans. That extra creamy mac and pimento cheese is a mashup that I know every Southerner would appreciate, and that juicy barbecue chicken did not disappoint. Of course, this is all the creation of one of Cook Unity's many talented chefs, Angelia Cole in Atlanta. She runs her own catering business in Georgia and used to feed the Jacksonville State football team. Remember that when they upset Florida State on the road? That was hilarious. Meals are chilled and sent fresh, not frozen, so that they're ready to heat and eat when you are. So check out the first ever chef-to-consumer service for yourself by going to cookunity.com/Matt Mitchell or click the link down in the description box and use the code MattMitchell50 to save 50% off your first order from Cook Unity. We ready to do this thing? Bless Your Rank shirts at thegettinplaceshop.com. I don't know if that's the code. Bless Your Rank shirts are available on the internet. I don't think anybody else is selling them, so I feel real safe that you could just Google Bless Your Rank t-shirt and mine will show up. It'll be at the bottom, maybe. If I tell Miles, I'm probably not gonna remember. All right, competitor number 1, Freddys. Freddys. This is a sad portion. Like I get the design here is for French fries because you can stick them down and like it just I guess this makes it look like you got more. I don't know what the purpose of the basket is here, but like this doesn't work for cheese curds because you can't fill it to the top. They all fall out. You didn't even fill to what you could have filled to. Amazing thing about cheese curds, this little container feels like it's 3 pounds. This sucker's dense. Freddys, here we go. You know what, this from a distance, if you laid these out on the table, I didn't know what they were. I thought with these would be like cheesecake bites. You ever had little cheesecake bites? Oh my God, with like a little graham cracker coating on them. Should be ranking that right now, cheesecakes. Here we go, Freddys. Oh, there's a squeaky. It's a weird sound. It's what I imagine like, it's the last thing a squirrel hears when you run over it with your car. It's like that. It's like a squeal and a squeak. They're good. They're very poppable. Very greasy, very chewy. I would say that I personally would like a little bit more breading on it. There's a lot of areas on these where you can just see straight to the cheese. And I don't know, we'll see how it changes, but I feel like there's a certain point that your cheese curd could get to the length of a cheese stick. And I don't think that legally in this country we have a definition. It might be time. I don't think that Freddys will lose today. I don't think that they win either. I would not be shocked for a top 3 place for Freddys, because these are good, these are poppable. If I didn't have to eat 7 pounds of these today, I would finish this baby off right here. And that's a great sign. That's a sign of a top 3 competitor in my opinion. So I think Freddys has got a solid cheese curd, but there's plenty of room for improvements. But so much room for improvement in your burgers, Freddy. First place for now, Freddys. This is the very Wisconsin thing to do, to drink and eat cheese. I kind of like it. I feel like Wisconsin might be the Alabama of the North, right? Maybe. Competitor number 2, Culver's. Welcome to Delicious. I feel the need for cheese. That's stupid. I have had Culver's, I think, once. Now y'all have to remember, invasion of Yankee food into our area is a fairly new thing. We let our guard down with Dunkin' Donuts, and now you're all just running in here. I don't like it. It's not for me. It's not for me. I like dirty, cheap burgers. So here is Culver's. It is in the worst kind of package. I thought we got rid of these in the 90s. But you're bringing them back. Well, I mean, what do I do with this? I can't put this in a cup holder. I mean, it's just too risky. Like, I feel like it's not gonna take much for it to go down. You snag a little bit of this on something, and it's bye-bye cheese curds, all of them, gone. These look so much different. These look like they've got a little bit of seasoning on the outside too, the little green bits of what I just like grass, shredded grass maybe, I have no idea. The breading, it looks like a pretty good standard popcorn shrimp. So, that makes me just really want popcorn shrimp right now. Man, that sounds so good. I gotta get back down to the Gulf and then never come back. Sponsor me, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach. Oh. There's a very different type of cheese than Freddy's. Very similar in consistency, but not as sweet. Like this cheddar, now some of these are cheddar, right? It's like white cheddar is the standard for, I'm asking Josh, he's like, he doesn't know. No one knows. Here's the thing, again, Yankees, we don't know. We don't know. You just brought it down here, but you didn't educate us. It's also definitely more yellow. The Freddy's, I think, was like a white cheese. This is like cheddar. Here's what I know about cheddar. I know that the best cheddar is at Walmart in the cheese section, right above the Kraft singles, is called Cracker Barrel. That's good cheese. That block right there. Sharp, extra sharp cheddar. That's the good stuff right there. You know, the one where you're grading it and then the little chunk falls off and you're like, oopsie. And you just eat the whole thing. I love a good oopsie cheese. These are the size of oopsie cheeses. And then you just fry them, and it's actually genius. Wait, that one was more white. This is wow. What a trip. These are good. The breading on that size is, the bite is just like eating a popcorn shrimp. But you replace the shrimp with a little bitty block of cheese. And yeah, that does sound delicious because it is delicious. These are fantastic. And I think just because the cheese was a little bit off, Freddy's was a little bit sweeter, I would love if maybe you two got together and you did the breading and you brought the cheese. And I think America wins then. So give that a shot, Freddy Culver. Culver Freddy. Freddy Culver is a great name, and I just gave you the name. First place, Culver's. Another first timer here at Bless Your Rank. Competitor number 3, Cookout. Cookout. Cook in another terrible bag. From a product of North Carolina? South Carolina? I think it's North Carolina. North Carolina, right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Carolinas from the rest of the South, it's hard to tell y'all apart. Y'all are the identical twins of the South. You know, like a pair that you're like best friends with, but you're friends, and like honestly, you can't tell them apart. And they're like, can you know who we are? And we're like, yeah, I know totally which one you are, but we don't know. Just kidding, totally made that up. North Carolina's the better one, we know that. Shouldn't say that. If it weren't for Florida, it would be South Carolina, man. I'm pretty sure of that. Cookout. I was gonna say I love Cookout. I don't love Cookout. I like Cookout. Cookout is for someone with ADD nightmare. Your menu is just a lot of words. You know what the best thing ever for ADD people was? Video boards. And you think, no, that should be worse, right? No, wrong. All it takes is one big old picture of a burrito when I walk in. I go, me want burrito. That's what I do. It makes my job so much easier when you just flash pictures up and I go, now that does look good. I will take the thing that you keep showing me a picture of. That's how our brain works. But when you go give us any pictures and you give us 4 big old lists of insane things that should not be at the same restaurant. I mean, you are the Cheesecake Factory of the fast food world right now. You just got everything going on in there. It's a lot, and I feel like you're in a hurry too. You got a weird drive-through system, that confuses me too. It's just a lot. All I'm asking for is that you have like every week set aside special hours for Big Dumb Matt, so I can come in there and take my time, maybe flip through like a picture book. I'm the guy that goes to a restaurant and then he pulls up Instagram and sees what people are tagging when they're eating there, and I go, that's what I want. I want that. Because I need pictures. I can't read. Secrets out. These are what I would think when the South thinks of like fried cheese. It's like this. This was very uniform. Like they have a standard process at these restaurants. When it came to the South, I think we were just like, what is it? Oh, roll some cheese in the batter and just throw it in the fryer. Roll Tide. That's what we've done, basically. It just shapes. All of them. No particular one. Oh, we'll do that one, I guess. Here we go. This hybrid monster. The crunch is great. The crunch is there more than it is on either one of these two. My God, is it greasy. And I will say, oh man, this is gonna happen. I just knew it was gonna happen. The cheese is inferior. There's not a lot of flavor in this cheese. You could taste that cheddar in these two. Maybe I'm starting to realize the difference in cheeses. There's cheese and there's cheese, you know? It's like, this is the main course. And then there's like, yeah, just put melted on it, baby. Throw some chili on it. Then you won't taste it at all. Go for it. This is just fine. The cheese is not anything special to write home about. The crunch is the best thing it's got going for it. So what you wish these two had was more of a crunch in each bite. Again, it makes sense. It's the South. We know how to fry things. We have 1,000 different ways we can. And literally everything can. I've seen somebody deep fry a fryer one time. It was beautiful. I cried. They also give you a little Bible verse. No, that can't be right. God bless the USA, Psalms 19:14. That's not, how is that possible? We weren't around when David wrote Psalms. This is like Lee Greenwood, 1914. I could look it up, but I don't want to. So here we go. I would say Cookout is currently in 3rd place. It's not bad. Not a bad place to be. You may be at the end of it. I don't know what. I have no idea what's going to happen now. I thought the South might have this, but right now it's firmly in their court. Competitor number 4, Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, splashing. That's for the rats. Rat update. Still 4-0. I think this is where I dropped the mission accomplished banner behind me. Oh, there they are. They heard me. They're like, when he brags, jump in, parachute in, ratatouille. Yeah, it's 4-0 still. It's top. It's slow down, but that might be because it's over and I won. We'll see. Only time will tell. The only way to know for sure is to just sprinkle cheese around the studio today. These, uniform-wise, they look like, to me, from a good distance, that's fried potatoes. Here's Buffalo Wild Wings. This is superior cheese to Cookout for sure, but that might be all it has going for it. I just don't like this breading on this cheese. Like, I feel like it needs texture, and you've just got the smoothest possible breading on it. And I feel like with that squeak and that cheese, I need some crunch with it too, which Cookout has got going for it. And these both have better fried, battered, crunchy texture to it. It's not better than Freddys. It's not better than Culver's. It is the almost exact opposite of Cookout. I like the cheese chunks better, I like the quality of the cheese, but I would want to swap these out. That's last place currently. It's too much Southern in me. If I'm going to say which one's more important to me, I think the friedness of it is. But you couldn't need to even do a good job of that. So I would say currently in last place, Buffalo Wild Wings. So I just really wanted 6. So I just threw them in here and they lost. So sucks to be you, beat-ups. You won wings. That was what you should have won. Competitor number 5, Zaxby's. I don't know why I whispered it. Zaxby's white cheddar cheese bites, I think they're called. I don't remember. I think this is like a seasonal menu. I don't think these are on like the menu year round. Zaxby's does that. I don't really know why. I've never had them. I don't dabble in the side things they've got going on over there. I think Zaxby's is a fantastic chicken finger. I think they do an even better boneless buffalo wing. So I don't fool with this, but I know that they disappear, and then I see people in the comment section of their social media pages like begging for them to bring back the fried cheese, bring back the mushrooms, bring back the egg rolls. And it's like, what? Why is Zaxby's doing that? They've been doing it. We're about to find out if they've been doing it good. Here we go. Big old chunks. Very reminiscent of Buffalo Wild Wings. May have the same supplier. Yeah, I think that they might. So, that's a tie for last. I'm sure it's also a coincidence that I could stack them. I think we just figured you out. There's been some collaboration. There's been some corrosion. We got one left! Competitor number 6. Dairy Queen. Well, nobody's done it like Dairy Queen so far. Pretty sure this one is absolutely hollow. Yeah, these are different. I don't know how to describe them to you. They're texture-wise, they're probably close to Freddys. Yeah, and shape-wise, they're just doing their own thing. They don't answer to anybody. She's a queen. She's monarchy. Who is gonna tell her to stop? Oh, this is so weird. This one's got hair on it. Not eating that one. God, I don't want to eat this at all. I like this one. This looks like Fred Flintstone about to bowl. I like that one. Like he's on his, where he does his tiptoe thing. Here we go. Cheesy thing. Okay. I thought these would be worse than anything else up here. And these are delicious. The cheese is fantastic. It's got a good cheddar cheese aftertaste. I put it above Freddy's and Culver's with taste of the cheese. The friedness could be a little bit more like Cookout, but it's get close. It's definitely more of a bite to it and a greater texture than Freddy's is. The shapes are just bad. These are just busted out. You know, maybe I got a bad batch, but the cheese is trying to escape. You know, it's trying to get out of here, and then it's growing hair or something. I don't know. It may have been a napkin got stuck to it. That's what happens when your cheese busts and it's everywhere. So that hurts. When you get crazy shapes like this, I guess it's gonna be hard to keep them all from busting. What have you done? This looks like a crime, but man, are they good. I've been sleeping on Dairy Queen's food, I think. This is tough, and it feels maybe a little blasphemous to people of Wisconsin. And that ain't my religion. So I think that Dairy Queen beats Freddy's. I think Dairy Queen's the second best one up there. The cheese is fantastic. The crunch is good. And if it would have a uniform shape to it, I think that it's better than Culver's. But because it looks like fried Cheetos from here, but strangely flattened. So, second place, Dairy Queen. That's good. That's good. That's good. You should be proud of yourself. You know, that's good. Second place is not first loser here. If the other place has a long line, I'm gonna go to you. What did we learn today about cheese curds? Well, they're delicious, number one. Number two, this many in one sitting will make you hate your body. My stomach feels 10 times bigger than normal right now. I don't think that I fool with the cheese curds at either of these places here, but I don't already, so not a problem for me. But if you've been thinking about it, there's 1,000 other things on their menu that are better. Cookout, you're great, but let's just talk about your menu. Let's just chill out, okay? It's not like a disclaimer at the bottom of an attorney television ad. Fix that. And then these are solid right here. Feel good about it. That was a good one. Cheese sticks will be done at some point in the future. There's just too many. We had to break them up. Thanks for watching. I just want to take a nap. Here we go. Body's shutting down. Time to hibernate for another month. All right, rats, come here.